Imagine you're presented with a defining choice. You get one absolute, no strings attached wish. You can pick vast wealth, absolute power, or total wisdom. Which one are you taking? That exact choice was a reality for a young King Solomon. He had just assumed the throne, and the reality of ruling a nation was sitting incredibly heavy on his shoulders. He was succeeding his father, King David. Following a hero who had united a kingdom meant Solomon was stepping into a role defined by immense expectations. But David's legacy was complicated. Despite his status as a hero, he was often undone by a lack of self-control. When David saw something he wanted, even if it was destructive, he didn't turn away. He walked directly toward it. That choice to engage with temptation rather than avoid it caused a chain reaction of heartbreak that almost tore his family and his kingdom apart. Solomon inherited the throne, but he also inherited a warning. Authority alone can't protect a kingdom if the leader doesn't have the internal discipline to manage their own impulses. While Solomon was still grappling with this pressure, God appeared to him in a dream and offered a literal blank check. God told the new king, "Ask what I shall give you." As a young, insecure monarch, the logical move would be to ask for a massive army to secure his borders, or enough gold to buy his way into history. But Solomon chose a different path. He bypassed the selfish options and asked specifically for an understanding heart. He knew that ruling fairly required more than just intelligence. It required the empathy and clarity to judge between good and evil for the benefit of the people. By asking for the tools to help his subjects rather than help himself, Solomon showed that true leadership begins with the decision to prioritize the needs of others over personal gain. This unselfish request triggered a positive cascade of secondary benefits for Solomon's kingdom. First, he became the wisest figure of his era, famous across the ancient world. Then came the unasked-for returns, soaring wealth and extended national peace. Solomon used this era of stability to achieve a goal that had eluded his father. With his borders secure and his people thriving, he had the resources to execute a massive vision. The peace and organization born from his wise leadership allowed him to coordinate the engineering and construction of the first permanent temple in Jerusalem. By focusing on serving his people fairly, Solomon didn't just become a great king, he created the most significant physical monument of his era and a legacy that outlasted his reign. The contrast between David and Solomon shows that long-term success isn't just about talent or potential. It's decided by how we handle the pivotal moments where our character is tested. These ancient lessons offer two specific ways to approach our own daily decisions. The first is defense. When you recognize a destructive temptation, the only safe move is to run. The second is growth. Like Solomon, ask for an understanding heart. Wisdom is available to those who seek it. Building a life that lasts requires both. You need the discipline to run from what will destroy you and the humility to seek the wisdom that will build you up.